2023 was an insane year for mobile gaming in general. We had so many good releases that I had to make a top 15 games of 2023 video. If you missed that, the link is in the description down below. But now I want to talk about the games I'm looking forward to this year in 2024. But before we do, please leave a like, pop a sub, and comment down below some of the games you're looking forward to, and let's get right into it. First up, I am looking forward to Braid. Now, Braid is like the granddaddy or the forefather of indie games in general. It was really popular back in the day for its unique time mechanics where you can kind of rewind time and you can kind of manipulate time in order to solve puzzles. And I love the art style of this game. I love the symbolism. There's a really good storyline, and I actually played it on my Xbox 360 back in the day, and I never ended up finishing it because it is pretty tough. You have to kind of rewire your brain in order to play the game through to the end, but it's really satisfying to like come to grips with the mechanics and the learning curve and solving hard puzzles. So I'm super stoked for this one. The next game I'm looking forward to is Honor of Kings. Now, I am a sucker for a good mobile MOBA. I hate MOBAs on any other platform. On mobile, the matches are shorter, they're more concise, and they're action-packed, and I just love them. I love Wild Rift. I still play it to this day occasionally. And believe it or not, my favorite one so far has been Arena of Valor, and that's kind of like an offshoot of Honor of Kings. So Honor of Kings is like the biggest mobile MOBA in the world, but it's only based out of China to my knowledge, and this is going to be the global version of it. So we're not going to have an offshoot that's not up to date with Honor of Kings. We're getting the actual game. I think it will be the go-to. I honestly think this will be the killing blow for Wild Rift in general too. We'll see, but man, am I excited for it. This is the best mobile MOBA on the market, and I can't wait to play it. The third game I'm looking forward to is Buried Borns 2. Now, I actually played the first Buried Borns, and I didn't really enjoy it, to be frank. I spent like probably about 15 minutes, 30 minutes with it. I was like, I don't get the appeal. It seems pretty simple, but man, was I playing it wrong. You need to give this game like a solid hour or so. It's really fun once you hit this point where you're thinking about builds and how to equip your character and how to make everything more efficient. It almost feels like an idle game, but it has no idle elements to speak of. It feels like, I just don't know. It's so unique. And I can't believe Buried Borns 2 is already coming out. Maybe it's because I was so late to the game on the first game that now I get to enjoy the sequel way sooner than I expected. But it is a very unique RPG, and you guys need to check it out when it releases. The fourth game I'm looking forward to is Potion Permit. Now, this is a little bit out of my comfort zone. I grew up playing Harvest Moon on the GameCube, and this is the closest I've gotten to this kind of genre of game, but it's kind of like a sim RPG where you can kind of live a life of your own and kind of choose what you want to do. But it looks really fun because you're kind of diagnosing people with certain illnesses or what they need, and then you go make the potion and then you sell it to them or give it to them. And then there's all kinds of other side activities. It seems like a cozy game, and I'm not a cozy gamer. So I think this will be the one that gets me into it, especially since it's coming out on mobile. I've been eyeing it on Switch for quite some time, but I think I'm going to wait for the mobile port. The fifth game I'm looking forward to is Valorant on mobile. Now, I actually got a gaming PC just to play Valorant, and I played it pretty heavily for like the first 3 or 4 months that the game was out, and I really enjoyed it, and then I just fell off because I'm just not a PC gamer. I'm a mobile gamer, and I'm a console pleb. And I'm just excited to play Valorant again with like a reset, because if you hopped into Valorant now, I think it would be a lot harder to get into since the game has been around for quite some time and it's so competitive. But this gives you an opportunity to kind of learn the game, learn the mechanics, and kind of get familiar with characters, and maybe this will be a great stepping stone to playing the PC client as well, and then whenever you're not around your PC, you can play on mobile. I'm super stoked. This is by far the most excited I am for any first-person shooter this year. I guess it's 2024. What the heck is going on? But yeah, this year, this is the shooter that I'm looking forward to. Now, last but not least, I'm sure you've already heard about this one, but I have to remind you again, Hades is coming to mobile finally. Now, I am praying that it has a save function because I can save it on Switch and then play it on PC. And I hope that that is also an option for Switch and mobile because I already have an account on Switch. I don't want to start all over again. But if they don't have that, I still think this is huge. I think Hades will play extremely well on mobile. Controller support is almost a given at this point, and I really, really am looking forward to this one. And I know a lot of other people are too. Netflix is just absolutely killing it. I think Braid, which I mentioned earlier on in the video, is also coming through Netflix, but don't quote me on that. But Netflix is just murdering the competition. Apple Arcade is just getting absolutely mopped and rolled, and I'm loving it. I think Netflix is doing a fantastic job of choosing great games such as Hades to bring to mobile, so I hope you guys are excited just as much as I am. All right, guys, those were some games that I'm looking forward to in 2024. Don't forget to leave a like, pop a sub, and comment down below some feedback about this new format. I just felt like doing this. I really enjoyed the podcast, but then I also want to kind of integrate it into the content a little bit more too. The podcast will still come back, just not as often. So let me know, what do you think about this video? Does it feel kind of out of place? Should I go back to the old ways? Should I just do a mixture of everything? I'm really excited to know. And also, don't forget to share the games that you're looking forward to this year. It's still weird thinking that it's 2024, but I think it's going to be a good one. All right, guys, I love you guys. I hope you guys are staying safe and take it easy.